Halakha says that anything which is considered davar ha'aved, something that's a loss, a person would be allowed to do it on Chol HaMoed. So he brings down, if a person has a business and he's got workers, Jewish, non-Jewish, whatever it may be, doesn't really make much of a difference, and he would be obligated to pay the worker's salary during this period of week, being that again he's closing voluntarily. Not, in such a case, he might have to pay them, or they might take him to court, or whatever it is, and require him to pay. That would be considered davar ha'aved. Even though, again, this may not be a loss of merchandise, but this is a loss of money that you have to pay workers for no work. Being that, again, most businesses cannot handle paying workers without having any work done. Most businesses would consider that considered davar ha'aved, and therefore one would be permitted to open up his store in order to avoid himself from the loss of having to pay workers without work being done. So again, that would be a case where a person would be allowed to open in order to help the workers pay their salaries, in order to give them their paychecks. Another instance where a person would be allowed is for pa'alim she'en lahem ma yochlu. You have many times workers that are working, they're working week to week, month to month. Pretty much they don't have any spare money sitting around. And therefore they depend on this job. They depend on the money, and therefore closing your business and telling them that you don't have a job for them for this week might mean that they don't have parnasah. And therefore a person in such a case would be obligated to open in order to give parnasah to those pa'alim, for aniyim, for po'el ani. A person is allowed to open, a person is allowed to run a business. Therefore, again, that would be another heter, that if the pa'alim or aniyim, a person would be allowed to open in order to give them parnasah, even if he wouldn't have to pay them without, he can close and say, listen, I'm okay, I'm fine. But my pa'alim, if I don't pay them, they're not fine. You're allowed to open up for their sake in order that you should be able to have parnasah for the pa'alim, for the workers that are working for you.